Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Um, we have made it to another Friday, right? Yeah. Um, so today I think we're going to continue exploring the other continent a little bit, and we're going to make some of the, almost now stereotype cliched mapping drones to kind of explore the area out in front, try to add some sci-fi back into our 1930s stuff, something that the off-worlders could have, you know, found and brought with them reasonably easily to, offset the 1930s trucks and such. Yeah, so let's get into it. Um, let's see. I'm not sure entirely what shape I want to use. Spheres are the kind of obvious choice, right? Um, just have like the little woo floating around Star Wars drone. Um, it's not a bad idea, but let's see if we can do something to it. Let's edit. Select that, bevel it, and Alt E normals out. Now we have, a 1950s, sorry. Now we have a 1950s starship. That's all we needed, right? Done. Okay. I'm just gonna, before we do that, 7 Alt X, mirror it, and we're gonna mirror on the right side, just so I remember. E X. Go out to there. Sure. SX0, straight it off. And I confess I do not necessarily know exactly what we're doing here. So we're going to have to come up with some ideas on our own. Do kind of like the ring though. I like that. 7. So this bad boy here is our center line. Going forward, well, let's go this way so it's facing us. Front is here. Control bevel. Alt E along normals. It's kind of interesting. Maybe let's do that again. Grab those, control bevel. Yeah. There we go. Alt E along normals. See what we get. Yeah. Sure. And because I'm not worried about good geometry right now, smash it together. So there's our front of our drone thing. I'm liking that. And we need some propulsion and we need some observation, and then we just need some tech gack. So first thing we could do is we could kit bash a little bit, see if we come up with an idea. And we have the kit bash drone kit, right? Drones, yes, which has, rotors and all that kind of stuff in it. I'm going to move it off so I have room to see what I have. And let's see. This is becomes almost trivially easy to use these parts, but the question is, are we getting what we want out of it? If we do, maybe. Let's see. So we could bring this thing in. Just gonna try and throw some parts on here to see what we get. I mean, that's just kind of cool. We kind of ignored it. We used our earlier thing almost as like a low poly mesh guide, but that's kind of neat. I do like it. I don't think I want to use rotors. I think I want to be a little bit higher tech than that. So let's come in and edit it. Well, first off, 7. Alt X and mirror it. Are we on local? Yeah, we're on global. Let's see, Control A, rotation scale. There we go. Cool. And cool. So this front corner here is everything now. It is my everything. So we can select it and fill it right. And let's see. This one, how do we want to do this? We could, no. No. Okay, well first maybe we need to fill these back sections up. If we, 7, 9, come look at it, get up close, and we remove 2, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and then we do edge, bridge edge loops. Yeah, right. Yeah, that worked. Simple, simple. Go back in. Cool. Now, I like it. And we can work out what our engines are going to be in a minute, but we've now filled that part up, and that's cool. That works for me. Then I kind of want a scanny gimbal. I just think they're neat. So let's do this maybe. Shrink it down a little bit. A little bit more. We're gonna just kind of line it up there. Go back further. There. Down. We need to shrink it even a little bit more. Yeah, shrink it a little bit more. Sure. That's close enough for what we need. Okay, sure. We have a little micro thing now on it. Scanning. Maybe is it a little small? It is a little small. Visually. Let's scale it up. Maybe we have to do a little bit of adjusting, but you know. down to there. I think that's better. Even kind of come down. Let's go do that. And then we line it up like that. Yeah. That's feeling okay to me now. And come down a little bit more. Can go all the way to there. And we'll go up a little bit. Cool. And then edit it and tab and 3 Shift G coplanar X faces and L. Actually, nah. Plus X faces. Cool. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. I don't even know why. X faces. Cool. 2. Grab that. Fill it and E up. Great. Smashed it in. Let's save. But to do live stream. Up. New. 240607.1 live stream. We call it mapping, I think. I don't know. Canyon mapping. That's what I'm going to call it now. Okay. So we got our little scanny bit. And we can continue. Let's go. Just sort of thinking of myself, sorry. Kit bash. Let's go to big, medium, small, model shop, kit objects, baked engines. Sure, I like these. This is going to be way overkill for size, but but it'd be fun. And we like fun. Scale it down. Alt G. Ooh, it's a TIE fighter. No. RX90. No, RX minus 90. Now. Three. Shift S2. Tab. Here. Object. Set origin 3D cursor. And let's scale it down. Does it saw it all the way through? No, where's the hole? Oh, we're going to fill it up, I think. We could scale it up if we wanted to kind of keep more of that shape going on. That seems kind of neat. 7. And tab 2. Solo it, come here. F, fill it, great. Sure. I'm all right with that. Control A, rotation and scale. It has no thing. So if we join it to this, it should just mirror it. Yep, because it's all four. Right on. And save. At 15, cool. Now, let's keep a working. I am kind of curious what happens if we do that. No, we don't want to do that. We're going to keep it chunky. Okay, tab. We do want to come in here and R and add an edge loop or two there, and an edge loop or two here as well, because we need some plating. Right, right. 3, Shift G, coplanar. Cool. Tab, Shift Q, panels, square. F9, cuts, notches. Nice. I like that. That works for me. Cool. Come back to here, tab. No, here, tab. Just like that. We don't want these though. Just this, the center loop and tab. And I think this one, let's do random loop extrude. 1, 2, 3. And from source or not? No, that's better. Yeah. Do like it? Like it. Save. That is our camera, but we probably want to put like some kind of an eye or something on the front of it that's like its own thing too. So it's mapping with this device, but it's looking with whatever that is. Let's see. Subdivide. And now 2. Control R. Add 2. Let me give it 2. 2 eyes are better than 1. Ooh, no. Gotta apply that modifier first. Yeah. No, we want that there. Let's see if this will be okay. Q, circle. 3, great. Forward. Bevel it in. Inset. Cool. And Shift R, inset, 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 inset. Great. Turn on proportional. Let's go to spherical and connect it only. And shrink it way down. Break those out like that. Cool. It's got cute little eyes. Okay. Now, what if we just grab the rest of the sucker and plus, 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 plus. Leave that center loop off. 3. Tab, Shift Q, panels, panel seed. Do we want to do this? Oh, we need to before we do that, Alt X, mirror it again. Now, panels, seed, Ooh, a radial. Good with that. It's kind of fun. And then back to our source. Deselect everything, select that one and that one. Right, cool. Shift Q, loop extrude, 1, 2, 3. Right, let's do one at like 85%. Nice. It's a funky little drone, but I like it. Save. Okay, let's just texture the shit out of this thing. I'm gonna select it all, an object, convert to mesh, just to apply everything, and then join it together. Just make it one object. Let's see what materials we have. What kind of a nightmare is it? Ooh, it's not actually too bad. I kind of like that black. What's that? It's also 1.7 million tries. Jesus. All right. I'm going to do something else first. Come on. A, select it all. M by distance. That should get rid of a fair number. What do we get rid of? I don't even know. Okay. 3. It's okay that this is big, although it's way bigger than it needs to be, but we're just going to live with it. So if acknowledging that we have made an inefficient model is important, but you know, it's an inefficient model that's thinking too. Come on. There we go. This is plastic black matte 11. Great. Which we like. Come back out. And we got it down some. Let's see. Engines, we're just going to plastic black matte 11. That should, yeah, them into that same color zone. I kind of like that green too, right? We got like a plastic, like a green vibe on this other part that's kind of neat. I like it. The combination of those two is good. Yeah, I'm just pretty much okay with this. Gotta edit it again. And sadly, it's gonna be slow because it's, you know, pretty big. 3, that, and that, and plus, 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 plus. Good morning. Now this is the drone itself, yes. And new material, assign it, and I don't know. Do I want it to glow or do I want it to be, I want it to glow, let's be honest. Light, emitting cool, so that it's not evil yet because it has not turned red. Cool. Good deal. And this sucker here, this one I do want to be glass, right? Select. It's just that part. Okay, good. Special mats. Sure. Glass frost. Okay. Great. Cool. And 7, 9. And we're just going to come down here to our little bottom parts. Do we have any? We don't have, no, we don't. Okay, tab. And Shift G, coplanar. Should grab all 4 of those, yes. And plus, assign, and we're going to just give it engine exhaust glow, which we may not even see, but it would have to be near something probably, or underneath it, but that works for me. Cool. Save it. And we want to make this thing fairly small, which is again why I think we are over, modeling this thing entirely too big. Yeah. Let's S.1. Cool. Control A, rotation scale. It's still big, but we'll leave it at 0.5 meter. We won't make it a micro drone. Cool. Alrighty, so now that we've done that and used up, 27 minutes, now let's make the environment pretty much like yesterday, and then we'll put stuff in it. Hey, good morning. Let's see, I'm going to, did I have something else? Oh, I still had that up. I still have Canyon yesterday? No Canyon mapping. I was like, what? No. Okay, we're not gonna need City Pro. Needle Canyon, sure. I mean, honestly, we could probably just reuse the same canyon, but we're not going to. But I do want my truck. Come on, load away. There we go. And which truck do we want? We want this truck, which is truck 2. Select objects. Yeah. Copy objects. Control V, M, new collection, truck 2. We'll keep calling it that. And sphere, M, new collection, drone. I'm not even sure I'm going to show truck 2, but I just want to have it in our shot for scale. Select objects. Great. Okay, so that's our scale. Get it off to the side. Okay, so we'll start with Shift A, mesh, or sorry, curve. We'll do another Bezier curve. I like this way. It's cool to do it. Great. Then we're going to draw, and we're going to use this to we sort of have our scale. And draw. And A, we know we're going to do this, so item mean tilt 90, and geometry extrude. How wide do we want it to be? About that wide again. And great. Where's this one? Cool. We're actually good with that. I think that'll be good. This one, let's increase the radius. This one, let's increase the radius. Great. That's going to be our base form. So let's convert it to mesh. Object, convert to mesh. Cool. And now let's make it into a canyon. 2, select that, that, and I'm even going to do this one this time, not that one. Very end one, that one. And EZ. Cool. And then EZ again, S shift Z. Yeah, just do it this way. I don't, that, ugh, no. Fine. There. To there. 7. GX. Cool. And here, it doesn't really matter if I get it at all. GX. Great. Yeah, let's extend out, and then let's grab everything again. EZ into scale one more time. So that's our box canyon. This is how I did yesterday's canyon. Yeah, that's right. You came in a little late. Yeah, this is how we did yesterday's canyon. I liked it because it lets you get kind of that curve that you want exactly versus having to try to like find it on a plane later with polys. Just lay it out. Start with the ground. And it means you're also not making extra ground you don't need because it's literally just the canyon part. Coplanar. I'm going to keep this for later. I'm going to Shift D and P selection. Keep our ground. Now, and then I'm going to hide it. But we will use it later. F4, or sure, fine. 3, select that. Yes, I actually want all of those. And vertex group assign detail. F4, append, auto terrainer, node tree, trainer base, append. Grab that, add modifier, geometry node, trainer base. Ah! Let's make sure we have the scale set. Cool, we do, but that's just a bit big. So like 3 makes it very plain. I'm not sure about that edge there. So a few too much geo right there. And I don't care about good geo on these. So C, Control X, tab. That's kind of interesting. 2, Control X, C, Control X. Great, that's better. Still got a weird cross thing, but we can fix that. KC there and KC there. Oh, OBS died. Well, I hope it's back again. Seems like it is. Cool, that's better. It's a little bit less kind of in your face. And I'm just going to take this and move a couple of these just to get that interesting. All right, good deal. That's what we need. Save. Now, the other one we're going to use to do some more cobblestones. Yeah, auto terrainer, Michael. That's what we're using. So let's take this sucker, tab A, Q, clean mesh. Great. Makes it just a single n-gon, which is what we want. And then we're going to F4 append up and date modified cobblestones, node tree, cobblestone path. And we're going to tweak this again and probably spend more time doing that than we need to, but you know, it's kind of fun. Geometry nodes, cobblestone path, and cool. Let's take it down to resolution 1 just so it's faster right now. Scale, that's size is what we want. We want some big cobblestones. And fill edges. Yes, no, maybe. It doesn't really matter because it ramps up. But definitely I want this to be even a little more road-like than last time. Let's actually try this tab. I want to take to Control R, add edge loop there. Control R, add edge loop there. Great. Solve this sucker again. And let's see, I want to see, where are we? Details, select, all that. Okay, cool. Smooth it even down a bit more. Exactly. Exactly. Cool. Now that's, so we'll do this for our cobblestones. I'm liking it now. Let's keep going. It's going to add just a little bit of a noise, like 0.02. We can play with it will to make it as grungy as we want it to be, but I don't want it very this time. That should be fine. Cool. And solo it, edit it. Oh, apply it first. Edit it. 3 faces. Just get rid of the underline. Excuse me. So now we just have those cobblestones. And if we go look at yesterday's, here we are. What material do we use? Tiling sand. I'm just going to grab this thing, bring it over, paste it, and then delete it. And material tiling sand. Yeah. Cool. And I'm going to do the same thing for this, actually. This is just desert sandstone, but we modified it. So copy it, paste it, delete it, desert sandstone. Oh, yeah, but I have to apply the modifier first. We're good with that. Apply it. And, oh, do I have a, the heck is all this? Oh, it's all like, right. Okay. It brought across all those other things that I didn't need. Is that it all now? Did I get rid of it all? I think so. Yeah, we got a few bushes just floating around, which we'll probably bring back in on our own, but let's just get rid of them. Where are these proxy things going? scatter proxy. You know what? We can just do collection, select objects. Where's this? This shouldn't be in collection. Scene collection. Cool. Now collections, select objects. So go away. All right, fine. I copied across something that had geometry nodes in it, so it brought those with it, which we didn't want. But now we got rid of them all. Cool. And now this should be Desert Sandstorm. Yes. Save. Let's look and tab A U Smart UV project. Sure. Tab. See what we have. Feels pretty good. Maybe these I'm going to take down just a little bit. Yeah. And we're doing good. And we're only at 41 minutes, so like I want to make sure I don't go too much over, but I want this to feel cobblestone this time. So like this is definitely a path. We have arrived at something that feels more man-made. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go recreate that entire geometry node thing, but I'm gonna do it the way on my terms this time. I just want to look and see which one I'm using though, because I did like yesterday's. Geoscatter, we're using Wasteland 7 as our primary one. Okay. And this is going to be M, new collection, path. Okay. Come over, Geoscatter, select this. Biome scatter, Wasteland 7, right? Let's grab it. Wasteland 7. Yeah. So that or Rocky Plains 6, but Wasteland 7 sounds good. Yes, fine. There are a fair number. So the first thing we want to do is upward obstruction path. I think we're going to have to just kind of come through each one of these. I could just make a ground one too. Let's just do this way this time. We'll do it a little different. Abiotic, slope of 15, sure, absolute. Let's just, I want to turn them off so I can see what I'm getting. That gives us those things. Cool. Clump low, slope. Again, turn on. Sure. I think that's a little much for it. Let's cut it down. Just want some. Thin. I don't even see you. Where are you? I don't know where thin is. Okay, gravel, slope. Again, not absolute. And we're going to cut down its as well. But where's thin? Thin was doing something yesterday, wasn't it? There's thin, clearly, because it's slope. Weird. Absolute. Cool. So we have some of that. We have our space. Good deal. Now we're going to have to build ourselves a doorway of some kind. And I'm not sure how I want to do this. Do I want to? I'm not sure how advanced I want it to look right now. I could just kind of cobble something together. That could work. Let's try saved. And let's turn off geoscatter. We're all right with it for right now. And we could come to the Empire of Sand, and it has lots of, building greebles. So if we wanted to do that, we could. It's not. Or we could just do rocks and kind of place them in. I don't know. All right, well, I'm going to move this out of the way so I can actually see more than just a little bit of it. Sorry, you can't, but hey. Well, let's look and see. Let's start with if we went with a panel. If I only had a panel. Could be working. Very narrow. You could even, I think I'm gonna move it. My debate was, would I cut in or do I move it out more? Let's move it out more. It'll also make a bigger door, which is kind of cool. And local. Cool. Then, do I have a roof piece? Well, we do actually. I think. I'm really torn with the best way to do it this time. But let's try it. That might be a little too tight tech, maybe RZ 180. I like that better. And that Control C, copy rotation. Okay, now RZ 180. Make sure I got it right. I did. Okay. And solo it, tab it, edit it. I don't know what that is. We don't need any of this. Monkey business. X faces. And C. Enter, Control L. Right. Fine. Be that way. Through C. There we go. Enter, Control L, X, vertices. Good. Gone. And tab 2 or here to here, not there. Great. And here to here. Cool. Edge, bridge edge loops. Good deal. And then 2, we should be able to fill it. Yep. And 3. E, G, Y, E, Y. There we go. All the way through. Which gives us the start of an entrance into a cave system if we're going to do that. Cool, Michael. Take care, man. Have a good weekend. Let's see. How do we feel about it? I kind of like it. Yeah. Let's just take this thing. Tab A, U, Q, Smart UV projection. Cool. Yeah. New collection, ground, just so we can get rid of it. Let's see what we're doing. Cool. Let's try to line it up a little bit better to the center of that thing, just so it feels kind of centered. Right? Good, 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 good. And then let's get a rock. Just throw it on top. And bring ground back. Cool. And maybe we'll make that desert sandstone. Again. Did I get it? No. It's like, I keep waiting for it to change. It's like, it's not changing. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, I want to just bring that in, I think. Let's tab and C. Select all this. And this is going to be a pain in my butt, probably. Let's see. Hopefully not too bad. Select all that. We don't want to have anything inside. We don't. Okay, good. And normal. Yeah. SZ. Didn't get it all. Let's see. C. Now, SZ. That's better. Just do it that way. And that's a little wonked. Just a little. Sculpt mode. Can we smooth it here? We can. That'll help some. That'll help some. Object mode. Z8. How's that looking now? Yeah, that looks all right. That will be acceptable. This is very narrow. Can my truck even fit? Truck doesn't really need to fit, but let's start playing with the drone a little bit again now. Drone on. Go back to 6. Yeah. Let's bring it over here. And bring it up. So where's the front of our drone? That way. Okay. Let's go to global. Okay, there's our drone. Let's give it a bit more room because this is going to need it. Okay, save. Now, let's grab one of them hologram type things. Which one? This one. Bring it in. Now let's grab it and Control C, copy rotation. Cool. And this RX90, RX minus 90. That does not look like it copied the rotation. Copy rotation. Oh, because I'm on global and not local, you dumb monkey. RX90, yes. RX90, perfect, right? Yes. And scale it down. Let's just get it and our drone just together for right now. So we can come down. And, yep, down, GZ, in, and just trying to line it up to basically to that camera. And scale it in even more. Because now we can scale it out. There we go, now it lines to the camera. And we can come over here and do spread. And spread it much wider. Density 25. Scale, sure. Radius. And spread even wider. And we should be able to take it out. Come on, your spread's not spreading. I want you to spread very wide. 2000. Density back to 2. Yeah. Ah, I thought this would work. I mean, it's not awful, but I wanted it to be bigger. Which means we might have to do it a different way. Try something else. Because that's not spreading enough. Okay. Shift S2. Object is there. Great. delete that. I want you to spread. I wasn't doing a cube properly, but let's try it again. Mesh cube and Control C rotation. So it lines up to that. Yes. Scale. Okay. Let's see that. Control A, rotation, scale. Now this didn't work last time, and it was annoying, but I'm gonna see if I can make it work. So we're gonna set this to there. There's our origin point. And we're gonna bring in just the most basic of holograms. Object, set origin, 3D cursor, object, set origin, geometry to origin. Cool. And then object assigned this cube. Yes, it worked. Cool. Nice. Now cube, we can just hide. And beam density of 1, even less, 0.5. Beam radius of 0.8. Z8. Let's see what it's giving us. Oh, yeah. Definitely working okay. I just want to push the cube further in because the cube is actually glowing on this one. Which is the one thing I didn't want, but you know, hey, it's fine. 7. Cube. Normal. Just push it further in. We might even be able to just edit the geo node. I wonder if we can do that. Let's see. Let's look how complicated it is. Sometimes they're complicated, sometimes they're not. Oh. Where are you? This thing. There we go. This person's normally pretty good about it. Let's see. Which one is the join geometry? Let's see. If we kill this one, that's what we wanted. We kill this one, that's what we wanted. Cool. Great. Just turn off the cube. That'll teach you to not spread. Cool. Now, how do we feel about the colors? I don't know. Blue, purple. Let's see if we go more of a green. Beam alpha, let's go to like 0.5, maybe even 0.25. And glow strength. That seems pretty cool to me. I feel like that's working for what we want. Maybe even still too much glow. Glow strength of 1. We are mapping. And I'm digging it. Z6. Turn off ground again so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And that's coming from that single point. Perfect, 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 perfect. The only thing I maybe could do, let's see what happens if we just try this. I'm curious now. W subdivide. Let's solo it. Okay. And one GZ. Can we just do with a face? Let's okay, come back out. Those two things. Solo just them. See if we can make it not a square is what I'm wondering. Am I unable to hit a freaking 2? Control bevel. There we go. 3 GZ. Yeah, cool. GZ. Great. So it's, yes, angling it out a little bit more. I like that. Oh, come on. It's that kind of day, isn't it? Control bevel. GZ. Cool. And we'll even do it a little bit down here too. Just kind of widen out our band a little bit. Ground. Cool. That's looking pretty cool for me. Yeah, okay. Let's grab back to yesterday's. There we go. Yes. Let's grab this guy. Select hierarchy and his bike. Copy objects. And where's Control V. M, new collection, bike guy. Bring him back to like here. Because an idea for our scale. Those are big. What you call it? Cobblestones, which is fine. Cool. We got him. Now I wanted to bring our two other sort of more main characters in as well. So we kind of have 3 people looking at this thing do this. That's that one, right? File, open recent. Lots of things that I'm just open, fine. Don't save. Pay no attention to the man behind the yeah. Warehouse, live stream warehouse. Cool. There we go. Let's grab our hat guy. He was like our local fixer for this project. He is the grandson of the original explorer, is my idea. New, just people. I'll probably put bike guy in there too later. Okay. Dot. Okay. Bring that up. I didn't even see Rob was here. Hey, good to see you, Rob. I missed that one. And Brian too. If you're still here. Okay. Maybe I should set a camera up. Great. And then we want our off-world guy. And also in people. Around here somewhere. Yeah, that's how I feel too, man. Described my life right now. What's going on? I'm around here somewhere. We're going to change his pose, but you know, hey, we got him. Let's give him a different pose. Stand. Do I have a standing and pointing? Or looking up? Standing, looking up. That seems like a good one for him. Yeah. Cool. All right. Let's set our camera right now. All right, Alexa. Anamorphic camera. Resolution of Panavision. And I'm going to go with a 35mm lens. Show everything. Let's come in a little bit. Great. And just for make my life easier, these two things. So, okay, this guy, control parent object. So now I should be able to, yes. And actually, let's do this too. Grab the cube as well. Yep. Parent it to that guy as well. Turn off the cube because the cube controls where this thing points. So now, yes, the whole thing can scan properly if I need to move it around, which probably will. Bring it back a little bit. Down. In. Cube. Up slightly. Cool. Save. Okay. And I think this guy, I don't like the way his jacket's showing there. Let's Y, bring him back. I'm going to bring my camera up. Yeah, that's better. We've already established he's got a bike, so we want to sort of set it like that. And this guy again, GY. And we'll bring him back too. We'll cut him off there. Now we need to put a sky in this sucker. I don't remember which one we had yesterday. I guess I could go look, but it doesn't have to be the same time. So anyway, HDR maker, category, open plane, because they tend to be bright. Or even, ooh, we could do something different. We could do that. Sky is on fire. Add. And it's going to be probably pretty dark. But let's see. Unfortunately, we have this giant glowing thing. Yes, it is pretty dark. Let's move our camera slightly over. I always brighten it up too. Exposure 7, up 2 stops, probably a bit much. 8, maybe even 8.5. 8.5 seems good. Now, do I want more of the bike in this shot? I like him. We're not like, oh, how do we compose this thing now? That feels good. And C6. Let's focus on our drone. He's going to be our subject. I think we might move guy on bike slightly. Bike guy, I'm just going to first off put him in people so he's consistent. Select objects. Medium point, yeah. G, Shift C. Maybe we won't show bike. We'll just, that's the other option, is to not show the bike at all in this shot. Cool. Yep. Now let's turn back on geoscatter. There we go. Z8. Let's see what we got. Still a few things I think we can do. That is pretty cool, though. Do we want a little more light on our people? I think we might. We should at least try it, given we have time. So let's do a Shift A, light area. Let's convert it to a disk. So it's going to be more like a spotlight now. And I want to kind of point 7. Which way do we want to point? That way. I'm going to make it size of 4 meters, so it's nice and soft. I don't want it to be so powerful that it becomes noticeable. I just want a subliminal light. Let's punch up the power on it. 500. Just to see where it's going. I like where it's going. 50? Does that help us at all? Oh, yeah. Definitely punches them out a little bit. Without, I think, making it over the top. I think that's a good thing. I like that. And like yellow. Kind of want like a rock thing here, I think. Just like a little something something. We could either, let's turn off geoscatter. 0, let's mark our camera where I'm talking about there. And I think What I might do, rather than add another rock, let's go see if we can sculpt mode. Drag. Put a ledge here. And that should actually give us potentially some plants on it too, which could be neat. Let's sink that down. We can tweak our ground a little bit as we want to here. Cool. And I'm just going to kind of think about this for this side too, potentially. Yeah, no. Object mode, turn back on geoscatter. We didn't get any plants on it. I guess it's not flat enough. I kind of want to see if I can make it flat enough. Let's go to global. SZ0. And increase. Yes. Cool. That shows where it adds to. That's cool. 1 G. We can just do that. And then 1. Let make that a little less steep. Okay. And because that's quite a sharp edge. I think that's better. 2. Let's take these and control bevel. Great. Nice. I don't know why, I just wanted to have a little bit of a ledge there. It felt cool to me. And we could do that. Okay, so there's our first shot. Let's set up our cameras. We got time. Turn off geoscatter. Camera 1 there. We're gonna do 3 today because we're gonna do 1 of the drone too. I think 3 will get us everything we need though. Control C, Control V. And I need to type in this way. Ooh, no. Something like that, maybe. I don't know that we need to show them together in this case. Let's just show the crowd. Let's take it back to a 50. There we go. Focus on this man here. Let's see what we got. Cool. Turn on geoscatter. Yeah. I like it. I might even make it a little darker. Exposure of 9. I might play with it a bit. We'll see. Okay, so that's shot 2. And then camera 3. Oh, the camera 1 should be in camera. Cameras. Camera, Control C, Control V, 3. Yeah, more like that. Focused on our drone again. Let's see. We got a lot of light coming from this thing, which is handy. Maybe even too much light. Let's see if that is too much light, just in general. Glow strength of 0.5 or 1, but beam alpha of 0.05. Take it down a lot. That feels better, and maybe a little bit of both. Glow strength of 0.5. Yeah, I think that's better, because I do think we want it brighter. 8. And I don't know that we care. It's not very interesting looking yet on our thing. So maybe we'll do that as a different, like, the door is not really that cool looking. That's quite cool looking. And a little brighter. Even a little less bright on this thing again. 0.5. 0.25. Let's just see how. 0.25 is pretty cool, actually. Tell me about it from here. Yeah, that's fine. That works. It's not hurting this one any. Or that one any. That feels pretty good to me. Then I think my 4th shot is just going to be a turnaround of the drone, more than likely. Let's just see if we like it better. Which one is more? I think the other way is more cinematic. Turn back on geoscatter. Yeah, that's better. That's more cinematic than doing a top down. We could maybe increase our depth of field on this 3rd one to like 4. Just make it a little, yeah, because it's such a close-up shot. 5, 6. We could bring things a little bit more in focus. Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool, folks. Well, that's our day. We're right on target. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me this week. I will be back again next week doing more. I think we're going to start focusing more on what these ruins look like and what else is around here on this continent. But that'll give me the weekend to figure that out too. Anyway, have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see you again on Monday. Um,